Ever since I remember, my folks used to feed stray dogs, and that was a ritual, very, very special ritual for us as children. And then, when I was 4 years old, my mother got a birthday present. It was a small puppy, a Doberman basically. We had our own trouble keeping him for a while, and we had to uh, make him live with a family friend. As a little child, it was very difficult for me to stay away from my buddy. I saw all of it basically. I saw him through his illness, how my mother struggled, uh, and then the veterinary doctor gave us some misdiagnosed his condition basically, which finally led to his death. And yeah, my family diverted me from all that, but I guess it stayed on with me for a long time. The street dogs we were feeding were taken away by the, back then it was corporation, and as a little kid I fought a lot wanting to bring them back, but I learned that they would have been electrocuted the same day they were picked up. So that was what was happening when I was growing up. Over time, we decided it's time to adopt a dog. We went and brought two puppies from. We went to adopt one dog and we got two puppies from Krupa, of which one puppy got canine distemper. The puppy showed us that he will fight, and we were ready to fight with him. Today he's a 9-10-year-old having survived canine distemper, and he's still the alpha of our house. He's living very happily with us even now. 2 years ago my mother passed, and I just had 4 dogs. A lot of people told me after my mother passed to just get rid of the dogs, and that wasn't the case. I don't know, when I was a little girl I knew how difficult it is to live away from your dog and all that. I didn't do that, but instead, I joined many groups online where people rescue, people put up animals for adoption, and I would just follow them out of sheer interest. And I would follow an organization called Voice of Stray Dogs. While following their group, I got to know that um, there is a dog abandoned in Dronachalam, Andhra. At this time, I was in Hong Kong airport and I was trying to travel back to Bangalore. So I called one of the persons I know in Voice of Stray Dogs, and I told her that I will get the dog back. And I traveled to Dronachalam, and before jet lag hit me basically, and got the dog back. I guess that began my journey of rescues, and slowly my brood grew. Like it became from 4, it became 7 dogs, then it became 12 dogs. I started seeing abandonment, dogs that would get abandoned by breeders, by owners who no longer wanted the dog. I took a few of such in, fostered them for a while until they got adopted into their forever homes, and few stayed back with me. You know, I have a few bald dogs. I have a few very old dogs. Uh, I have I have handicapped dogs that just walk on 2 legs. So these dogs will never get adopted. So they stayed back with me. And at the end of all this, obviously one person's work and effort was not enough. So I wanted more structure into these rescues. I met a few amazing people with whom I went on to start an NGO called Happy Paws Foundation. And we registered last October. I did face a little resistance in the beginning from my neighbors. I used to be very defensive in the beginning. When people would come offer me free advice to get rid of animals, I would really ask them to mind their own business. Eventually, we met halfway. My neighbors realized I'm never going to get rid of dogs. So here I am living in the heart of the city with I don't want to name how many, but I'm living with several dogs and cats, and my neighbors are pretty cool about it. And I go out of my way to keep the place clean, not smell, try to keep my dogs calm, not have a barking spree every few hours, and it's working out well.